Yo, trade recap for August 20th. We had a W. Really well managed, executed, and TP level was very, very crucial on this trade. I knew exactly, not to brag on it, but I knew exactly where the bottom of this move would be. That's where I put my TP. That's where it hit and reversed. Let's break it down though. Before you watch this video, go and watch the pre-market analysis because that's going to give you more of an idea of pre-session levels I was looking at, the things I wanted to trade, and that'll make sense to why I took this trade. But I'll break it down a little bit. So we had this 30-minute LFVG. I said in the pre-market analysis that it has been holding very well, very clean recently, and has been sending price in the opposing direction and basically just holding price in liquidity with the 30-minute LFVG, especially at market open, manipulations at market open. So there are two things with this trade that some people are probably gonna be like, oh, you should have been taking this, blah, blah, blah. I was using discretion of understanding the trapped buyers at this point in the exhaustion, and I very much was expecting a reversal and it not to want to retrieve to take out this high right here. So first thing that was technically a not bad trade, but I should have waited for the extra confirmation on in a normal situation is the full 2-minute IFVG. I entered on this 1-minute IFVG only because it was paired with this change in state delivery. Okay. If it was not paired with that, then I would not have entered on it. But I had very much a confident bias that we were going to see a flush. We did end up pulling back into these rejection blocks, and then seeing a 2-minute inversion, which actually gave a better entry. So both of them were very good entries between this 1-minute and 2-minute. The only thing about the 2-minute is at that point we had a lot more low resistance liquidity on the upside for buy side. But the other thing that came into play that was very much discretionary was the fact that we already barely tapped this 5-minute. We tapped this 5-minute at 9:40, literally on the candle I entered on. I just, like I said, I just felt very strong in this bias. I do not think this is a full sweep. We did not have many more draws in liquidity. This is very much to me high resistance liquidity. This 2-hour for value gap, the high that was created for that. I expected us to want to push lower for the session. I did not want to try to catch us all the way down to here. I was at break even at this first 5-minute gap. And then targeting the 5-minute for value gap embedded in this 15-minute internal low. So the reason why I targeted this is mostly because of my break even. I knew that once we reached this, we were most likely going to see a relief. I did not know how far that was going to be. I do know that this is protected in my personal opinion. I do think we're going to see pushes lower, but not before my break even would be compromised. So that is why I took profits at that level for a 1.4 risk to reward. Very good trade. Definitely was a little sketch up here, but I stuck by my word that I very much thought this was high resistance. I thought that this was high resistance and that market did not need to go any higher than it already has. Another thing that saved our butts for this move up here before seeing our full distribution was this SMT. ES, the one that tapped the 5-minute. It came and reswept this high, having to stop hunt. And I do believe that definitely helped us in our situation here to see the flush we needed to our take profit and our draws and liquidity. But beautiful day. Definitely was a very discretionary day. A lot of things today would be like, oh, that's not A+, whatever. You should have waited for this and this. I very much is using discretion. That's a part of trading sometimes. You got to be just willing to hop in when you have a strong bias and you have a strong draw on liquidity. And I very much felt like that with this trade. That's it, though. Yeah, that's it. We will catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we get some good price action tomorrow to end the week off strong. But yeah, that's it for now. God bless. Stay safe. Trade safe. And get in your word in your Bible. Stay in prayer. Peace out.